Hello there, thank you very much for coming back to the channel. Thank you for clicking play. If this is your first time here, you are more than welcome. This is episode 2 of our second Save Our Season series. We're in Germany, in the Bundesliga with Hannover 96. If you didn't watch the first episode, go back and check that out from yesterday as well, where we just have a look at the club, the squad, the finances, everything like that. Also, main series with Estudiantes in Argentina. And our first series of Save Our Season in the Eredivisie with FC19. So all the links to that are in the description below. And remember, if you like these videos, guys, smash that like button, subscribe as well, and turn on the notifications. Right, housework out of the way. Today, it's our first league game in charge. It's against Werder Bremen at home. You can see we're 18th, they're 16th. We know all that from yesterday's video. If you do just want to have a quick recap of the table, there it is. In terms of the other teams around us, Fortuna Düsseldorf are away at Augsburg, which is a huge game as well. Ideally, we'd want that to be a draw, regardless of our result today. We don't want either one of them getting too far away from us. Eintracht Frankfurt must be playing on Sunday. They're playing Freiburg, Freiburg, what are they doing up in fourth? And we've got, who else is down there with us? Wolfsburg and Schalke we'll have a look at. Oh, they're playing each other. Wow, so it's a big day down there. Match day 17, officially the halfway point of the season. Right, we've got some transfers to get underway. We've signed 3 players since since yesterday's video. Kleber has come in from Estoril. He's a target man, but he can play as an advanced forward. He's comfortable playing at any role up front, really. I'll show you the tactic that we're using at the minute, but it does use a pressing forward more than anything right now. It's not my normal 4-2-3-1, although we are training that, so we'll show it you in a minute. But he looks pretty good. He came in for no money at all, 275 grand, so absolutely brilliant. He's worth 3.7 million, so absolutely sensational deal. We've brought in Gianluca Gaudino as well, who used to be at Bayern Munich. He was also at St. Gallen and Chievo. He was out of contract, so we've brought him in. He can play anywhere through the spine, could potentially play out on the left as well. Just looks really good midfielder. He's going to be in there. He's definitely going to be getting game time in these games coming up. He just looks fantastic, really, for us. Should really help bolster the squad. And this one I'm really excited about as well. Marvin Melam coming in from Darmstadt. We've brought him in for, it's a £2.5 million deal. I think we only paid £500,000 up front though, because we didn't have a lot of money. I think we're paying £2 million over the next couple of years. The finances don't really bother me too much because, of course, I'm not going to be around to deal with Demama next season. But he plays in that number 10 role, so when we come to use the 4-2-3-1, he will be massively useful for that. But he can play down in central midfield as well, and he can play on the wings. He could play up front if we have an injury crisis, but I wouldn't really want to resort to that. So a quick cursory look at the finances. We've used it. We've used all our money. We're just over our wage budget, but you might have seen on the transfer screen, Miko Albanors looks like he's going to be going out to Ingolstadt on loan, which would be brilliant because that will get his wage off the wage budget. He's on 13k at the minute. I'll be disappointed to lose him, but he was one of those that came to me and said he wasn't happy with the amount of game time he was getting under the previous manager. And I said, look, everyone's going to get a chance to show me what they can do. And he wasn't happy with that. It's caused a lot of disruption again. We had this with FC19. It's caused a lot of disruption in the squad. And I can't be doing with it. So I was hoping to get rid of him permanently, but it hasn't happened. So it looks like he's going out on loan. You can see we've got a couple of players wanted as well. Permin Švegala, our best player, is wanted by Lazio. I'm really going to struggle to hold on to him, I think, if the offer comes in. I think that's it for wanted players, really. So, yeah, it's been an interesting few weeks since I took over. We've had 2 friendlies. We beat Trier 4-1. Marvin Zimmerman, who came on for Araguchi after 25 minutes, scored 3 minutes later. Goals from Wood, Albanors and Takuma Asano, who's no longer at the club. He was on loan from he was on loan from Young Boys, sorry. And we sent him back In fact, I swear when he was with us, he was on loan from Arsenal. He's gone to Young Boys in this transfer window as it goes. So yeah, he was on loan to us from Arsenal, and then he's gone to Stuttgart. He's gone to Young Boys permanently. I mean, he's really, really quick, but his finishing's awful. And with Bobby Wood and with the signing of Kleber, it just looked like he wasn't going to get game time. Unfortunately, since then, Bobby Wood's got injured, so not good. Araguchi is suspended for this game. Yeah, Bobby Wood is injured for another 2 or 3 weeks yet, which isn't great at all. And we are good to go now for this match. I'm really quite excited for it. We're not the favourites. Werder Bremen are, I guess, because they've got 7 points more than us. We are woeful in form, 2 draws and 3 defeats, 2 wins in their last 5 league games. Felix Brich is the referee. He's only refereed 7 matches, but he's managed to show 2 red cards already and only 14 yellows. So yeah, we'll see how he does today. So it's time to show you the tactic that we're using, and it's this one. We've gone with the gegenpressing style, the preset gegenpress. We've just made a couple of little tweaks to the instructions, things like that, the player instructions and everything. But it's doing okay. I'm not 100% happy with the Carrilero here. I don't really like that role. I think that works better when you've got a diamond midfield rather than this. But it was the default setting. He would rather be a box-to-box midfielder. And I just wonder, with having a deep line playmaker there, he covers, I guess, for him moving out wide. And you've got Beck, obviously, will come in because he's an inside forward. We'll see how this sort of thing goes today. The mentality is immediately is set by default to positive, so we're going to see how that goes. We're at home against Werder Bremen. I think we've got Hertha Berlin at home as well after this, so yeah, we should see how we're doing after this. Kleber is on the bench, as is Melem and Gaudino, none of them making their debuts from the start. Nicholas Füllkrug plays up front, who looks half decent, but I haven't really seen a lot of him in action. That is an interesting formation from Wolfsburg, isn't it? Who've they got? Max Kreuzer up top. He's on the transfer list, I believe. I got that in the pre-match. I swear he was on the transfer list. He must have been removed again. He's listed by request. Okay, listed by request, even though it doesn't show it. For 4 million. Shame I haven't got it because he's a great player. Right, let's get into the boys. Let's see what we can get today. I've found in the friendlies, the team talks and the shout-outs have been very, very ineffective or haven't worked out well at all. You see again there that it hasn't gone down very well. So let's go in and let's tell them assertively that I have faith in them. And let's see. Oh, wow, one player looks happy. Happy days. Players lining up then, it looks like a pretty full house here at the Niedersachsen Stadion. Here's Eggestein, Sahin, get in there, well done. Muslia showing his pace there, and he's got there. And can he score early on? Oh, it's a good save. There's a bit of a heavy touch before his shot, but not a bad first highlight. And a clear-cut chance to start with. Promising. Füllkrug with a free kick here. Keeper let it go. It's gone just wide. That was a good effort. You can see at the bottom we've got a few goals going in. Hertha Berlin have scored. Salomon Kalou at Nuremberg. Schalke and Wolfsburg have shared early goals as well. It's 1-1. Another free kick for us here. Füllkrug again, and this time the keeper goes flying, but it's wide again. But it's a positive start for us. We're not dominating possession, but we're doing well with the ball when we do have it. But we're on the defensive here with the throw from Gabriel Selassie. In it goes, it's headed back out, comes across Harnik with the effort and a good save from Salin Radlinger in goal. He was on loan, but he came back in the winter break, and he looks to be our best keeper as Gabriel Selassie goes off injured. Who are they going to bring on for him? He's the right back. Permin Schwegeler joins Beck in the book. And it's Felix Bejimo, who comes on an attacking fullback. It's been an encouraging start, but I would like us to have a little bit more of that ball. Augustinsson will take the corner for Werder Bremen, and the header is straight into the hands of our goalkeeper. the touchline shout-outs are awful when you're struggling down at the bottom. I did a demand more and everyone's pressurised by it, which is fantastic. But here's Wallace with a shooting opportunity. It's blocked. It's cleared away. Max Kruse, absolute quality. What can he do? Oh, he's got the ball in and it's cleared away. So we've got 5 minutes to go. There are a few more goals going in. We'll check all the scores at half-time. Schwegler wins the ball there, plays it forward to Füllkrug. Wallace now. I don't know if I like that pressing forward role that much. It seems to drop very, very deep. So there's no one there when we play the ball up. But there's the ball in, and Beck should have done better with that. He put it straight at the keeper. So it's goalless at half-time in our match, but there's been some encouraging signs, a few good free kicks. You had that Muslia break as well, where he forced the save. So you can see there we've got Hertha still leading at Nuremberg. Augsburg have just scored against Fortuna Dusseldorf, although it says the 47th minute there, so I don't know if that means 45 plus 2, or if they're already in the second half. I've no idea. Red Bull are beating Dortmund 1-0. It's still 1-1 at Schalke Wolfsburg, so we're still going to be 7 points adrift at the moment, the way things stand. A point from this game wouldn't be ideal. We really need to go out there and get the win. So we're assertively going to say we've been a better team. Just keep doing what you're doing and we'll be fine. And I am taking a leaf out of Maurizio Sarri's book here. I am really struggling to motivate these players. We're going to say you weren't that bad, but you can still improve, as I always do. And again, it's just Kevin Wimmer who looked happy, and he's not even our player. He's on loan from, I think it's Stoke, isn't it, that he's at now. So we get this second half underway. We've got 42,500 fans in the stadium. Muslia plays the early ball in. Oh, what a tackle. Füllkrug, I thought, had an easy tap in. That's a sensational tackle. I did half hope there was going to be a penalty. What a tackle that was, though. That was absolutely unbelievable. As Max Kruse now, can they bring it away? No. End of the highlight. What a tackle that was. And we could get another highlight here. Here's Korb. In it goes. Oh, it's going to drop for Wallace. Shot is blocked. Come on. We just need that ball to drop for us. It's when you're down there at the bottom, you don't get the ricochets. You don't get those little breaks, do you? Here's Wallace in midfield to Muslia. Ostrolek on the overlap. Ball drops this time, and there's going to be a penalty, but the referee, he didn't go and look at it. It's being given. It's being given. Nicholas Füllkrug is going to take it. It's a huge moment. It's in the top corner from Nicholas Füllkrug, his 5th of the season. What a penalty that was. The pressure on that kick, and he just smashed that into the top corner. What a penalty that is. It's been a very, very good performance so far. Really capped off by a stunning penalty. And here is Füllkrug who took it. It's going to break for Fossum, is it? Charged away. Füllkrug again, though. He is working so hard, which I guess is the good thing about a pressing forward. I wonder if you play 2 up front, if that pressing forward with maybe a target man or someone like that, that could work quite well, I think. You can see the league table. If we can everything stays as it is, we close it right up straight away. There's a tackle from behind for Bajimo. He is off. It is all going wrong for Werder Bremen. We've got to make this advantage count now. Ostrolek will take the throw. Here's Füllkrug back to the left back. In goes the cross. It's headed away. We've got a couple of substitutions that we've made. Gaudino there has come on. We'll talk about them in a minute though. Edgar Pribb has also come on. Here he is. Fossum hits one. Smuggled wide by Pavlenko. It's a good hit. So Pribb has come on the right as an inside forward for Beck. And it's Permin Schwegler who's gone off. Basically, they've both been booked. So I want to keep 11 men on the pitch against 10. It's been a nightmare game for Werder Bremen though, hasn't it? They lost Gabriel Selassie on half an hour. They've had a red card. They've given away a penalty. It's just been a terrible day at the office so far for Werder Bremen. And it just closes up the bottom, doesn't it? If we can get off with a win here, it would be fantastic. As Edgar Pribb launches the ball, looking for Füllkrug down the right. Augustinsson tidies up. I thought they've got a little bit loose there at the back. Augustinsson, though, drills the ball forward. They are playing still the back 3. I think all they've done is taken off an attacking midfielder, maybe. Either Fossum to Korb. It's been a much better performance from us here. It really has been excellent. Wallace to Ostrolek. Gaudino keeping the ball nicely here. Fossum might fancy a shot. Wallace will! And Pavlenka again makes a save. Prib keeps it going. Back to Wallace. Fossum again! Oh, it's a brilliant drilled finish. And it's 2-0. And surely that is the points now for us with 15 minutes to go. Surely Werder Bremen can't get themselves back into the game with 10 men here. It's a brilliant, brilliant finish. Drilled into that bottom corner. Pavlenka, who's made some brilliant saves, had no chance. Corner here, we've got 3 minutes to go. Edgar Prib takes, it's headed away, and Max Krusap, guys, he's still on the pitch. He can bring it away, but brilliant tackle from Korb. It's now with Aaron Johansson to Harnik. They've still got some really good players on the pitch. It will be a nervy end if they get a goal back here. Maybe I should have dropped it back from positive mentality. We'll have to see. Here's Augustinsson out on the left. In goes the cross. Johansson's header is straight at Sahin Radlinger. And that's about their best chance of this second half. But they could be in again here. Here's Nuri Sahin. Oh, unmarked Martin Harnik. Shot is drilled in for goal number 7 of the season, and with a minute plus stoppages to go, that is not what we needed to see. It's a very, very nervy end now. Shaheen, brilliant vision to see an unmarked Martin Harnik, and he is able to just waltz in and drill his shot past our goalkeeper for 2-1. We've got 4 minutes of stoppage time to go. Come on, I didn't really want to see a highlight, but if we score from it, I'll be delighted. Here's Julian Korb. Back to Gaudino, Fossum, Fulkrug, Wallace now. I don't think we've made 3 substitutions. I think I might have messed up a bit there. Here's Korb, cleared away. I think I've only made 2. Kevin Wimmer to Ostrolek. Come on, let's get attack. Come on, we keep the ball, it's fine, but we've got 3 minutes left. I need a third goal here. Ostrolek. What are you going to do? Gives it to Muslia. Back for Ostrolek. Whip it across. He does. Fulkrug's there. And it's headed in. I think it's an own goal. It is. Marco Friedel. Fulkrug ran off like he'd scored it. But I do not care who scored it. We are 3-1 up. The points now are in the bag. He doesn't get anywhere near it, does he? It's a shocking own goal. Calamitous, I think is the word. Fulkrug, look at that. He reels away, even did the forward roll and everything. He was properly claiming that. He was nowhere near it. But who cares? We're 10 seconds over this stoppage time. Ball is cleared away. We might even get a fourth here. Gaudino, is the ref going to just blow up? Wimmer to Wallace. Muslia. Gaudino again. Is he just going to blow up? Are we going to get another shot away? Nope, that's it. 3-1. A brilliant, brilliant win. And the whole series really rested on this result, because if we lost this match, we were pretty much dead. So we absolutely had to win it. I haven't even noticed any of the other scores. If you have during the highlights, you know more than me at this moment in time. I have no idea how the other games have gone since half time. We're going to passionately say that was absolutely sensational. Very happy with the result. Very happy with the way you played. They all look happy. I think what they need at the minute is just praise and encouragement. I praised them when we went 2-0 up, and they were delighted. Anything else just seems to really, really have a negative effect. These are the other results then. Hertha Berlin, our next opponents, did win 2-0 in the end at Nuremberg. Augsburg and Dusseldorf got a point apiece, which I said, didn't I? I wanted that to be a draw, so that is absolutely brilliant for us. Leipzig and Dortmund drew 1-1. Schalke beat Wolfsburg, which don't mind too much. Again, I would have probably liked to draw out of that, but we can't be looking too far up the table. I mean, we're not going to get anywhere near up here. So Wolfsburg and down are what we're looking at. And for Wolfsburg to lose, I'm delighted with that. And Stuttgart drew with Mainz. Where are Stuttgart? Oh, they're up in 6th, and Mainz are in 10th at the minute. It's kind of an irrelevant result for us. Sunday's games are Frankfurt against Freiburg. Okay, Frankfurt are down there with us, but a huge result for us today, which claws us right back in there. I mean, the goal difference, we're not getting hammered. That's the thing. They've never been hammered. I mean, after 17 games, they've got a -10. So for a team that's lost 10 games this season, that's not bad at all, is it, really, to have a minus 10 goal difference? It really shows. I mean, you can see here, they're only getting beaten usually by the odd goal. They had that one there 2-0 away at Schalke, but they've had a 3-0 away at Leipzig and a 2-0 away at Frankfurt. But other than that, they've not let in 5, they've not let in 4, so there's something to build on. So we do have Hertha Berlin coming up next, then a really tough trip to Dortmund, before a home doubleheader against Leipzig and Nuremberg. I am thinking the Nuremberg game will be the next one we do. I don't want to do too many off camera because we haven't got any cup games. It's just pure league games, and I want to do maybe 5 or 6 episodes, including potential playoff. So we'll probably do Nuremberg. It might be Frankfurt, or it might even be Hoffenheim. It'll be one of those 3. I'm not sure which yet. They're all around there, so pretty much we'll see how they do, and to see who the next video is going to be against tomorrow. But join me for that, won't you guys? Smash that like button. Let me know now if you think that we're going to survive. Am I going to rescue them? As I said, check out the main series, the Estudiantes, if you haven't already. There are over 40 episodes of that going now, so make sure you get along and box set that. And the FCM save. If you didn't see the first series of Save Our Season, I won't give anything away. Go and see if we can save them. Remember to like, subscribe and turn on those notifications as well. And jump in the comments and jump in the description as well for links to everything. And I will see you tomorrow for our next huge game in our battle to avoid relegation. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Auf Wiedersehen.